Hey guys, what do you think about where we are?
I don't know where we are.
Oh, okay, well we are at Wendover Air Force Base.
I don't know what that is.
Well, Wendover Air Force Base was very instrumental back in the 1940s for development of the atomic bomb.
The atomic bomb, that like ended World War II, right?
Well, that was my understanding. I wasn't around back then, but there were two bombs that were developed here, Little Boy and Fat Man.
Kind of like Moo is a fat man.
That's not nice, Leph, to say that about Moo. Anyway, look at these old barracks. Isn't this kind of fascinating to look at? This is something kind of right out of like a 1950s Cold War movie. And speaking of movies, actually, the movie Independence Day was filmed in this location.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie, right? All right, so we have come to the Center for Land Use Interpretation.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm not sure I know what that means either, but I think it's describing how we can use the land and maybe use it better for ourselves. But look at this building. Oh, it's like, this just reminds me of spy war game movies. All right, let's push this door open because it says push. Can you help me? It's very heavy. I know, try again, okay? It is very heavy. Actually, it is heavy. Oh. All right. Oh, it's like a secret mission building. Okay, let's see here. Push to listen.
Welcome to the Center for Land Use Interpretation's Wendover Orientation Building. Inside, you'll find information and displays about the region, as well as information about other CLUI exhibits in the area, such as the Residence Program Exhibition Building, which is located next door to this one to the east. To get in, press the numeral 1 and then 2 on the keypad on the door here, and turn the knob all the way. Please close the door when you leave. The lights are on a timer next to the door once you get inside. Enjoy your visit.
It's kind of like a secret entry code.
I know, isn't that fantastic? I bet there are cameras here.
I don't see any cameras.
I don't either. Okay, what number? What's the secret code?
I can't tell you, it's a secret.
Okay. Let's see if, no, it won't open. Okay. Oh, we got in. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, there's no one in here. It's like this vacant building. Okay, he said that the lights are on a timer.
I want to do it.
Okay. Oh, let's do this one.
I want to do this one.
Okay, all right. I know you both want to be helpful. Oh, there they are. Okay, the lights are on. We only have a few minutes in here. So let's look. Points of interest in the Great Salt Lake Desert region. Gazing across the flats around Wendover, it's easy to imagine a landscape of purity and agelessness, perhaps what a world would look like without any humans at all. Part of the area can even look like an alien planet, from the red and turquoise water of the Great Salt Lake to the treeless hillsides marked with the shorelines of even greater ancient inland seas. One sees a world governed by geomorphological forces, by erosion and evaporation. All right. However, the view is incomplete. To see the full beauty of this landscape, one has to understand the integral role that humans have had in creating and transforming it. Around Wendover, the scale of the engineer's interaction with the comparatively inert material of the earth suggests a relationship that is geologic in time and space. Around Wendover, it is clear that man, too, has become a major geomorphological agent. You know, that's kind of interesting, the way that we think about human interaction with the earth. And sometimes we think of ourselves as not being part of nature. But I think maybe we need to reevaluate that and think man is part of how nature progresses. All right, let's, ooh, this is where we were this morning. Bonneville Raceway. During events at the Bonneville Salt Flats, drivers race the clock following a 10-mile-long black line painted in the salt. There are no permanent structures here, just 50 square miles of natural white pavement under a few inches of water for much of the year. The crusty surface of salt ranges from a few inches to a few feet in thickness and has decreased in size from 15 to 10 miles in length over the past 50 years, due, some say, to mineral extraction activities. So that's where we were driving. We did 110 miles an hour. I was driving. I know, you did a great job. Blue Lake, a natural spring-fed lake a few hundred feet across. The water stays at a comfortable 75 degrees year-round. Scuba divers come from as far away as Ogden to do their open water checkout dives here. The pool is 60 feet deep in places, and there are submerged platforms, some built into the vertical walls and some kept aloft by buoys, adding a sort of submarine architecture on this clear blue aqueous chasm in the middle of the desert. Blue Lake is technically in the Wendover bombing range, and it is surrounded by signs warning you not to stray too far. Right-of-way to the lake is freely given to the public, as this portion of the range is relatively unused by the military. Oh, maybe we should go check that out. All right, look at this. All of these things that we learn about the Earth and the Wendover area. Oh, there's so much to read. We could spend an hour here. Oh, look at this. Sun tunnels. Sun tunnels is an artwork by Nancy Holt completed in 1976, consisting of 4 large concrete tubes laid out in the desert in an open A configuration. 9-foot diameter, 18-foot long. They are pierced by holes of varying size that correspond with the pattern of selected celestial constellations. There is a tunnel for Draco, Perseus, Columbia, and Capricorn. The tunnels line up with the rising and falling sun of the summer and winter solstices. Oh, maybe we should go check out the sun tunnels. Would you like that? I want to go look at the sun tunnels. Okay, can we only be there in the sun daylight? No, I think we can be there anytime, especially at night, because they look at constellations. All right, here's a map, another map, some locked doors. Let's not go in there. Proving ground, that's dealing with the Department of Defense, I imagine. Movies in Wendover. Oh, movies. Okay. Oh, the core. The only way out is in. Coming soon. I don't know if I've seen the core. What else do we have here? Kennecott Copper, a landscape machine. To produce pure copper, plates from raw rock, Kennecott Copper operates a network of connected sites along the east edge of the Mountains. Can you pronounce that? Mountains. Okay, like a landscape machine, this 20-mile-long complex on land owned by the company is a multi-stepped operation involving 1,400 employees. Oh, here's a Landsat map of the area. Salt flat mining. There's a lot of mining here. They bring out potash. Intrepid Potash LLC is an extractive industry working on the flats east of Wendover. So they bring out potash. All right, what else? Okay, at the Los Angeles office, we're not going to read all of this. We don't have time. All right. And here's where we are now. Points of interest around the old Wendover airfield. Celestial Navigation Site. Maybe we should go see that. the former base chapel was turned into apartments, so that old church is now an apartment building, and you can live there. I want to live there. We're not going to be here long enough, really, for you to live there for very long. Swimming pool. This is the old bay swimming pool, which later became Wendover's municipal pool and has long been abandoned. Can we go roller skating in that? I don't know. It looks kind of dilapidated. Russian inspection station. We better hurry up. Get it? I don't understand your joke. Russian. Oh. Airport operations. Officers Club. Oh, here's the Conair plane, the large flightless aircraft labeled as being part of the U.S. Marshal Service, was one of two nearly identical prop airplanes brought to Wendover in 1996 for the shooting of the film Con Air. Unlike its sister plane, which was able to fly back to Southern California, this plane was brought in pieces and assembled on a bus chassis for the taxiing shots in the film. Tragically, during filming, this plane collapsed, oh no, and killed a crew member. As an accident involving an aircraft, even one that doesn't fly, the NTSB investigated the accident, and the plane stayed long after filming was complete. It has been used in fire crew training exercises and periodically houses a theater showing excerpts of films shot in Wendover, a movie location theater on location of the plane prop. Huh. Well, that's cool. We'll need to go and see that some more, maybe. Okay. Celestial Navigation Site. Well, that doesn't look... On the ground immediately north of the firehouse is an octagonal foundation that is the remains of one of four celestial navigation buildings. These farm-like, silo-like buildings, nearly 50 feet tall, were used to train air crews to navigate using the stars. The star patterns were projected on the ceilings of darkened rooms inside each building. Ah, well, that's interesting. It doesn't look like it's in existence anymore, though. But, okay, so this is the Center for Land Use Interpretation. Did I get that right? All right. What did you think about that? I think it's really interesting, but I want to go see the sun tunnels. Okay, well, maybe we'll do that. We have a long way to drive if we're going to see the sun tunnels, but maybe, just maybe, we'll do it. All right. Well, tell everyone goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. And what else do you want to say? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so this used to be a hospital complex. The extensive layout of the hospital complex is shown in the 1944 base layout drawings below. A 300-bed hospital was complete with mess hall, recreation building, nurses and visitors' quarters, along with surgical buildings. The hospital continued to provide medical care for the community long after World War II was over. So 300 beds. This was an extensive military base back in the 1940s. And look at this weather station tower here, and the mountains in the background. And if we look east of us, maybe northeast, around this building, what is that mountain that you see in the distance? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? That's what we climbed yesterday. Oh, that's Volcano Peak. And do you remember how tall it is? 6,011 feet above mean sea level. That's absolutely correct. And what kind of mountain is it? It's an extinct rhyolitic volcanic plug. You got it right. See, you learned something. During that video that we made yesterday, you were kind of giving some false information.
You called me a liar.
No, I didn't call you a liar. I just said that you were giving maybe incomplete information. But I appreciate that you have learned something. Okay, so this is goodbye from Wendover Air Force Base, and we're on our way to our next stop. Tell everyone bye.
Bye, everyone.